My God, today was one of those Mondays. I'm talking Monday Madness! And I think I'm gonna need a few of these fuckers just to shake it off. Excuse me a second. Oh yeah, that hit the sweet spot. So, how y'all doing? I hope you guys had a better day than I did, that's for fucking sure. Today I thought we would talk about the low-budget, independent affair called Bloody Bloody Bible Camp. And I've known about this movie for a little while now, I just haven't gotten around to see it. I found a copy at an affordable price at the local exchange, and I thought, what the fuck, let's give it a whirl. It's got actors Reggie Bannister, who some of you guys might know from the Phantasm series. Also, it's got director Tim Sullivan acting in it, who happened to make the movie 2001 Maniacs, a pretty decent low-budget affair within itself. And then, of course, we've got the ever-classic Ron Jeremy. So you can't go wrong. It looks like this movie's going to have a lot of camp appeal. I can't wait just to throw that fucker right into my DVD player and turn this fucker off and then zonk the fuck out. So while I do that, you guys are gonna, yeah. And then when we get back, we're going to be discussing none other than Bloody Bloody Bible Camp. Don't go nowhere.
Oh, I'm rolling down the road with Jesus by my side. I'm rolling down the road with Jesus, I'm Jesus satisfied. The first time I met Jesus, I was a slave to sin. But now I'm free forever, 'cause I let my Savior in. Yes, rolling down the road with Jesus by my side. I'm rolling down the road with Jesus, I'm Jesus satisfied. Jesus, 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 I know we'll never part. We'll always be together, 'cause you're right there in my heart. Oh, rolling down the road with Jesus by my side. I'm rolling down the road with Jesus, I'm Jesus satisfied.
Whoever believeth in him shall not die.
You'll never be a priest.
At the end of the day, I thought this movie had some pretty decent writing. A lot of the jokes and comedy worked out in its favor. There were certain parts that just had me cracking up. And I feel like that's the strongest aspect of this movie, is just the comedic writing and the way that the actors just kind of deliver the lines. You can tell everyone involved is having a hoot. But if I did have to complain about the movie at all, I'd have to say that the budget is really what gets in the way of this movie being a true winner. There are just times during the film when you could just tell that they were straining to push forward with the budget that they had. The beginning of the film starts out in the 1970s, and I felt like they nailed the look of the campers during that era. And then things kind of shift over into the 1980s, and that's when the budget really becomes kind of apparent. Sure, everyone's wearing short shorts, and their hair has a lot of Aquanet and is teased real big, and there's a lot of neon colors, but outside of that, I feel like the director kind of dropped the ball. At one point, the main characters are in a convenience store, and just the products all around the store kind of give it away. I mean, at no point was there ever a Four Loko in the 1980s. So that's my biggest complaint with this movie is, it's supposed to be a period piece, and, they just didn't quite have the budget to sell the period piece aspect. But, out of 10 stars, I think I can only give this film about maybe 5.5. So many things kind of come up short, and you just wish that there was a higher budget. So there you have it, folks. Bloody Bloody Bible Camp. It's a fun midnight movie. Kind of harks back to the whole filmed on video market, with maybe a slightly higher budget, but I can only give it 5.5 stars. So if you're not initiated to this type of horror and you pop this on and you're like, what the fuck is this? Well, that's why.